you be the change you want to see. This is the fundamental truth of a spiritual practice. Not only are we spiritual beings within the human body, but we have the human body and the human psyche to deal with as part of that package. Harmonizing, but above all, simply being. Hello there, my name's Tim Walter. I'm a house healer and an alternative life coach, and today we're at Long Meg and her daughters, which is an ancient stone circle here in Cumbria in the UK. And we're here on the morning after the Spring Equinox, which is all about balance, and that's what I want to talk to you about today. It's balance. This is one of my very favourite stone circles in the UK. I've got several of them, but Long Meg and her daughters is quite a remarkable one. I had quite an interesting experience here in relation to talking to the guardian energy some 15 years ago or so, which was the last time I was here. Now, for regular subscribers, you'll know that I had a spiritual awakening 20 years ago or so, by moving into a house that had a guardian energy in it, so it was like a ghost. But she wasn't really a ghost, the spirit of somebody that had passed away who had returned to be the guardian energy of a house. And I used to have conversations with her using dowsing, so I'd have 2 dowsing rods and I'd have a conversation with her. And the thing is that you can walk into any sacred site and actually have a conversation with the guardian energy of the space. And that's what I did here some 15 years ago or so. And what I asked was, is there a particular stone for me to stand next to in order that I should learn a lesson or have some healing? Something like that. And the stone they pointed to was that one over there. That one, the big one. And I was here with my wife. And my wife actually went to a stone directly opposite, on the other side of the circle. We were just following our intuition. And I stood here, and the guardian said to me after a little while of just standing and looking at Nikki, and the guardian said, now move to the next stone along. So I moved this way. And my feeling was that Nikki should move one stone the other way round. What I was getting in that kind of meditative state and tuned in to the guardian energy was that this circle was all about bringing balance. It was all about aligning male, female aspects of the individual, aligning a society to be in balance. The society that built this stone circle in the first place appeared to build it for the purpose of gaining balance. In other words, what I'm saying is, what I was being told was that the ancients that built this circle understood the significance and the importance of subtle energy, the energy of the earth energy. And part of the reason that this circle, Long Meg and her daughters, was built was in order for the shamans of the time, those that had knowledge of the earth energy, to use it in a constructive and positive way to bring harmony by providing balance. So if you balance the individual, you get a more balanced reality around that individual. At the time, I didn't realize that this is the fundamental truth of a spiritual practice, is that you be the change you want to see. And the reason being is that as you change within, as you change, you heal, you get more in balance, then the world around you, the world that you encounter as a conscious being, changes also. Now you might say, well, okay, so 15 years has gone by and look at the state of the world we're in. Well, you know, is it really? I'm going to sound really smug. My world, the things that I encounter and the people that I encounter have changed massively in 15 years. The people I encounter are relaxed, they are loving, even if they're not able to show it. They are friendly, they are helpful. All of these positive attributes, whereas 15 years ago if I was encountering anybody, I was encountering obstacles, stubbornness, hate, so much more fear. All of these aspects of the human presence. And part of my contentment has been brought about by visiting places like this, by visiting sacred stone circles. They are incredibly, incredibly important and significant. This still has a power. Now it's a latent power. It's nowhere near as powerful as it was in the past. Some sites are specifically geared towards powering up and maximizing the ability to manifest, to create. This one wasn't designed specifically to create, it was designed to heal in that balance mode. But they're all about interacting with the energy of the earth and the energy of mind and the energy, therefore, of spirit. Not only are we spiritual beings within the human body, but we have the human body and the human psyche to deal with as part of that package, you know? So, now, the other thing I want to say, what we've got is a very dramatic landscape, but a cloud-covered sky, which gives this light, which is very flat. From a photographic point of view, it's not very good. Somewhere up there, there will be a break in the cloud, I hope. Okay, so. Be aware of my presence always. I'm always with you. I am always, always with you. Even though I may seem far away, I am always a part of you, as you are a part of me. Never doubt, never fear, never worry. These are the human aspects of your being, of your soul. There are so many that we are now making contact with. You are but one. The equinox is no coincidence, of course. Throughout the world, these phases take place. They have an effect. There is a cause. There is a purpose. The design is perfect, and you are always where you need to be, at the time you need to be there, because that simply is. The mechanism is the rock hurtling through space. All of those physical objects, and less physical objects, out in the billions and trillions that you perceive, out away from where you live in your term. Balance and harmonize. And here you are today, harmonizing, healing, creating, but above all, simply being. And that is all you need to be. Destiny. We've talked of this so often. Is it just a retrospective viewpoint? Perhaps. Trust. Find your joy and live that joy despite yourselves. That is all, and that is enough.